Welcome back. We are getting ready for our Disney cruise, and we thought we'd do something a little different this time. We have made lots of packing videos for you guys.
A lot.
Yes, and this time we thought, I think they've seen enough packing videos. You can go back and look at those. We're bringing a lot of the same things, but instead this time we're gonna do our top 10 things to pack for a Disney cruise.
And to be fair, it might be a little bit more than 10, but it'll be 10-ish.
10-ish because we might group a few things together, but
yes,
these are things that we think are pretty important to bring for a cruise. And this is gonna be our 7th Disney cruise?
7th Disney cruise.
And 8th cruise overall.
Yep,
So
let's get started.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first, and just so you know, Chris does not know what I'm going to share, and I don't know what he's gonna share. We just kind of thought it'd be more fun that way for each other and maybe for you guys. So hopefully we're not talking about the same things. But the first one that I am going to talk about is Etsy shirts. So we have had 2 mishaps so far on 2 different cruises. By the way, we have been on, this will be our 7th Disney cruise.
Yep.
Last summer we did our first Royal Caribbean. This will be our 8th overall cruise. And we're not really a matchy family, but we do like to do something.
By matchy, you mean like we don't all wear the same shirt on embarkation day?
We don't.
Yeah, and that's great if you do. That's just not us.
Yeah, early on I was kind of anti-matching. Now I kind of think it's fun, but I think it's too late. Too late for us.
It totally is. We that ship has sailed.
The ship
literally.
Yeah. So, but it is fun to have some spirited kind of shirts from, usually I get them from Etsy, and the 2 mishaps that we've had have been related to ordering them too late. So,
or, well, one of them was me not bringing it with us.
Well, that's because I ordered it so late that you got it out of the mailbox the day we were leaving and then forgot it.
That's true.
That one was a gift from my dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you the shirts I ordered on Etsy. They are here on time this time, and so I don't think we're going to forget them. I'm pretty happy about that. So this is the first one I got. This one is for me. This is going to be my embarkation shirt, and it's kind of Moana meets Disney cruise. So I thought,
love that.
I thought that was fun.
And appropriate.
Yes.
Because Moana show on the treasure.
Now, we are going to Disney World before we go on this Disney cruise. And so a lot of these shirts are actually kind of Disney World-ish, but since they're Disney, we're planning on washing them when we are in our hotel room, which we'll tell you about our hotel room once we're there. But it does have a washer and dryer. And this one is Alyssa's from the Etsy shop I ordered it from. They didn't have this one, but they said that they could make something special. She saw this shirt on a different site, but she really wanted something with these Taylor Swift lyrics on it. So she kind of put this together. We asked the Etsy store if they could make it for us, and they did. So
I love that it has like the 4 park icons plus that.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I think it's pretty cute. I went a little crazy with my Etsy shirts this time because I realized I have a lot of shirts that I've worn a lot and I wanted something new. So I got this one for Animal Kingdom. Total
Simba. Oh, it says Animal Kingdom on it.
Yeah,
that's cool. Oh, it has all 4 parks on it, but
yeah.
It's Simba. Awesome.
I think this is my favorite one out of all the shirts. I think this is super cute. So I feel like I could definitely wear this on the cruise also. It's not just...
Well, because there is a Lion King themed game like space.
Yeah.
What's it called? I can't remember.
Well,
we'll figure it out.
We are going on the treasure, if you didn't already know that. So this is our first time on the treasure. We're excited about that.
That's what it's called.
Ah, Sarabi. Okay.
Sorry.
This is going to be my Epcot shirt. Like I said, I went a little crazy.
I love the vintage like look and feel of that one. That one's so cool.
Yes. I had another shirt that was a lot like this, but I have worn it so many times. So just wanted, this definitely works in Disney World or on the cruise, and that'll be fun. This one is Alyssa's, also works for the cruise.
Alyssa got 2 shirts.
Yeah, yeah, she got 2. This one works for the cruise
Super
and also
classic.
For Disney World. And then Lindsay, almost all of her shirts are themed, and hats and everything are themed about snacks. So she got this one. I am here for the snacks. So the overall tip is order at least a month ahead of time your Etsy shirts so that you have them in plenty of time for your cruise. My next tip is a few items that I am putting together and grouping as one, and it is called bottles and cups. Chris is laughing.
I'm excited to see what you have here.
Chris is laughing at me. It's okay. First of all...
Well, we originally said 5 each.
I know. And so I'm grouping it.
Okay.
Having a water bottle is very helpful on the cruise. There are water bottle refill stations, and there's also at the soda station, you can refill water there. And I like to have water with me all the time. And I know before our first cruise, I didn't know if there's places to refill water. You can bring on your own water bottles, a certain number. You have to look that up, how many, but I feel like why not just bring a water bottle? It's much easier.
And yeah, and if sanitation's important, it's also a good tip to use their cups, to like put water in their cups and then like pour those cups into your bottle. That way the thing that touches your mouth all the time doesn't touch the device the water comes out of.
Well, you definitely want to make sure your water bottle doesn't touch the dispenser.
Dispenser, thank you.
So another thing is if you go on an excursion, it's really nice to fill it with ice and water. I need lots of water, so...
The hydration queen is what we call her.
Yes, that's me. I'm the hydration queen. I do counter my hydration with coffee though, and they give you really tiny little cups for coffee. For regular coffee, of course, you can buy like specialty coffee, but the little coffees are not big enough. So it's nice to possibly bring some kind of coffee cup with a lid, and then you can have a nice big coffee at breakfast.
In this case, it's a free Starbucks Christmas cup that they give out like the first day the holiday drinks come out.
If I end up losing this, it's not the end of the world.
That's a great thing to remind to remember. It's okay if you lose it.
I had a porcelain one that I was thinking about bringing, and then also I just don't want it to break, so this is nice and easy. And then the other bottle is a wine bottle.
Oh boy.
I don't know if we're going to pack this at home or if we're going to buy some at Trader Joe's before we get on the ship, but every adult 21 years of age and older can bring 2 bottles of wine. You can also do, I think, 6 packs of beer. You have to look it up on their website for the exact rules about that. But you can ask your stateroom host for a corkscrew. They will bring that to you for free.
And cups. And wine glasses.
Wine glasses, yes. So if you bring this to dinner at Paula or at the regular dining room, they're going to charge you $29 for a corkage fee. But if you fill up your glass in your room and bring it with you to dinner,
there you go.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, you can fill it up really tall if you want.
Do it however you prefer.
Yes. So I think that is a nice tip. Or you can just, if you have a balcony, sit on your balcony with some wine, some room service.
Some all hands on deck. Their cheese platter for room service.
Yes.
That sounds amazing.
I think we only did that once, and I definitely want to do that again.
We need to do that this time.
We're doing that again. Cups and bottles, that is my tip. Tip number 2. Chris is not going to like this because I'm grouping a bunch of things here. It goes under candy/presents. So I say candy and presents because this candy is mostly for my kids. If they want to go to the movie theater, it's nice to have this ahead of time so you don't have to buy it there. This candy, there's a bunch of different kinds of candy.
The thing I'm most interested in is to see how long that chocolate stuff lasts in Orlando in the summer. Well,
we're going to have it in air-conditioned rooms. It's not like it's going to be sitting outside. We have in the past tried to not do too much chocolate for gifts. That's why I also get the Mambas. I mean, our servers, they are amazing, and our stateroom host, they don't get to eat all the same stuff that we do. And it's nice to give them a gift with some candy. I have little bags. I have thank you cards. And then we have prepaid gratuities, but we will also be bringing cash. This is just my example of cash because...
It's just throwing around the room. It's just kind of like collecting dust. We have those everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're wallpapering in the other room with these. Actually, this was Lindsay's and I just found it in her room. So I was like, I'm going to borrow that. I have 3 more, but I'm only allowed to give you 2 more, according to Chris. So I'm trying
We can do 3.
Okay, good.
And the reason we've been going back and forth with this is I'm the one who has to edit it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well...
But I also want it to be helpful for everyone who's watching.
Okay, so this one, it started with earplugs, and I feel like this is a great tip for your family. If you're going with your family, you're all staying in the same room, having earplugs is so helpful. But I think there's a couple other things that also help us sleep, and that is...
Oh, hold on, before you move on. I love that brand.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Max. We get them on Amazon. We'll link it in our description. We'll link most of these things if we can. We'll link them in our description of this video. I love Max because they have so many different sizes. These ones are like slim fit, so if you have small ears, these are perfect. They have other sizes if you have bigger ears, so there's really a lot of options.
There's 4 of us. We all use the earplugs. I also have a white noise app on my phone. We put that on at night.
And that's really important because sometimes I see people in like Facebook groups for cruise groups talking about bringing a sound machine.
Yeah.
Download the app. Is it free?
Yeah.
Yeah, download the free app. Look for it in the App Store. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I don't know which one I use, but I've had it for a long time, and we use it every time we're in a hotel room together.
You already have your phone with you. Use that. Don't add something more to your luggage, I guess.
Yeah. The earplugs plus the white noise plus at night I take basically this is generic Dramamine. It makes you a little drowsy. I feel like this is something that helps us sleep. I also use Bonine during the day so I'm making this a grouping thing. Sleeping and not getting sick on a cruise. I don't really get motion sickness, but we had one cruise, our very first cruise, that was choppy, and I I was so surprised I felt a little sick. So now I always do both of these, Dramamine at night, Bonine during the day. And speaking of medication, I'll just go to my next one. This one's fast. All the extra different kinds of meds you might need that you don't want to pay a lot of money for on a cruise. This is a little thing I got on Amazon. I need to refill it, but it has lots of different options for meds. You have little labels. You can make your own labels, and you can also use their labels. So that is handy. Chris just let me know that I did not say any of the ones he was going to say, so that is good. I'm on my last one, which is actually number 6. Sorry, 5 is just such a nicer number to go for 10. But we have these magnets that go on a wall that is magnetic. Some of the ships have magnetic walls.
Everything but the original 2. Everything but the Wonder and the Magic have walls you can use magnets on.
Yeah, these are so helpful. You can hang your lanyard. If this is not your first cruise, you get a lanyard. If it is your first cruise, you might want to bring a lanyard. You can hang these on the wall, and there's lots of things that we will hang on them, but mostly our lanyard. These little guys are from the dollar store. We use them to clip things to we have a veranda room, and we will clip like a shirt we want to dry, or well, not a towel because they take our towels, but anything that we want to dry on the balcony, we clip it to the chair so it doesn't blow away. That's all my tips.
All right, well now it's my turn, and honestly, I don't know how many I have. I'm pretty sure it's like 5 or 6. I don't think it's over that, but Carrie broke the rules, so I will too.
Oh.
So I'm gonna talk about packing cubes. These are a lifesaver for me because I like to be organized with my stuff, and even better is when you have a packing cube and you get one that's compressible, you can zip it shut, you zip it shut, and then it compresses down by zipping again. And like that, it's all of a sudden a little bit thinner, a little more space saving. I love that. Using packing cubes helps you stay organized. Speaking of that, I'll just jump into my second one, I guess. This is not something we've used before, but for the Wish or the Treasure, they're known for lacking space to store stuff. And we got 2 of these. I don't know if we'll bring both or if we'll just bring one. And I'm interested to see how good this will work. This is something that we got on Amazon, and it expands. And it's like you get 3 shelves and you hang it in the closet. And it comes with these hooks. These hooks go in the tab. You can imagine it hangs on your closet. So a closet hanging spot. And I love these because it has space to put stuff in, but it has these to like stop things from like falling out too much. And you can put shoes in there. You can put clothes in there, or you can even put your packing cubes in there, which sounds like a great idea to me. I think that's going to be a great way to build up for Carrie and I, because the girls will probably have some space. There's just not a lot of space on both the Wish and the Treasure to put clothes like they're on the other ships. So hopefully that will work well. We'll let you know, obviously, when we are on the ship.
You actually reminded me of one of my backups that I decided against. It was my number 1 backup, which was just packing light.
Yeah.
Because 1, you are not going to use all of the clothes that you bring, I guarantee it. But 2, it's so frustrating. Well, maybe that's not the right word, but on the last day when you have to repack up.
It's castaway day. Yeah. It's packing day. And on the Treasure, it's when they have the Moana show. There's a lot packed into that day.
I know. And you want to enjoy that instead of spending a ton of time repacking so you can leave. And so that's another reason that we always remember the last day. Like, why did I pack so much? This is taking so long.
Yeah, I think I might actually try to pack most of my stuff on Thursday, so I don't have to deal with that on Friday. But we'll see. Another thing having to do with clothes, and we've shown this before. This is kind of a classic on cruises, but it's a not miss. Hamper. It goes in the closet. This thing is amazing. You just throw it in the closet. It sits there on the floor. You can put it in there. And maybe if you have like 4 people or more in your cabin, if maybe 4 or 5 people, use this for the kids. And then for the adults, use your luggage. Keep it opened up like clamshell style, and then pull it out, throw your dirty clothes in there, and shove it back under the bed. That's another good way to store dirty clothes. But we love these because this literally just gets really small, really fast, really easy, and it's very easy to pack, super thin. So it's a must for cruising, I think.
I agree. I really love using that. And also, it's just nice that the kids know where to put their dirty clothes and they don't end up on the floor.
Yep, agreed. So I'm going to copy Carrie. Actually, I thought she did all of hers. I'm going to do some of mine. I got some shirts too. So, and I didn't use Etsy because I'm just going to be straight with you. I've looked on Etsy for like guy shirts. They're just hard to find. It feels like a lot of them are geared towards the ladies, which is fine. So I got this shirt. Whip it good. Dole Whip.
That is so cute.
See, if you call it cute, I can't wear it now.
Okay, I don't know what word to use. It is so attractive.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, this one is, it doesn't look Disney until you look at it a little bit more. Being a Gen Xer, growing up in the 80s and 90s, these are all VHS tapes that were like, someone recorded Cinderella, Lion King. I just love this.
I love how it says circa late 1900s.
Super vintage.
If you're around our age, which is
my vibe.
What I'm sorry to say, mid 40s, I have to go for the mid now. Or maybe you're a little younger or maybe a little older, but do you have children who've said something like, oh yeah, back in the 1900s? You're like, are you kidding me?
A couple of the shirts I got, nothing Disney Cruise oriented. Well, these next two kind of are and kind of are parks oriented. That's the great thing about the treasure. Is a lot of the theming comes from the parks. But this one, it says Doom Buggy Transit Authority, but it says on the back, I don't pick up hitchhikers. Total Haunted Mansion vibe, which is great for the park and great for the treasure because of the Haunted Mansion parlor, one of the lounges on the ship.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
I'm excited about that too. My last shirt is Jungle Cruise themed. It says Just Call Me Skipper, which is awesome because they have a Jungle Cruise lounge on the treasure and obviously Magic Kingdom.
That is fun.
Yeah. I like the kind of subtle Disney and like fun Disney, but not overt Disney, I guess.
I'm glad you're not bringing that shirt that we found in Madrid. Oh, we haven't put that vlog out yet, but
I need to bring that.
Wait, you didn't buy it? Oh, I'm talking about the other one, the Winnie the Pooh one.
Oh, yeah. No.
You'll see that.
I didn't buy the Winnie the Pooh one, but I bought another one.
Will they see that? Will our Madrid video come out before this one?
Yes, it'll be out just before the treasure video. Actually, it'll be out just before this video.
Okay, so maybe you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then you bought another one.
A Disneyland Paris shirt.
Yeah, but didn't you say you bought another one that you can use on this cruise?
I did. I forgot that. So I'll have to pack that. You'll see it on the ship or on the, you'll see it when I wear it.
See, it's a good thing we're making this video. We just remembered something important.
Thank you. Okay, since Carrie reminded me about the shirt I got when we were in Madrid, it's not the Winnie the Pooh one. I saw this one. I'm like, I love it because I love me some Karate Kid, some Cobra Kai, and Star Wars. It's got Yoda, and he's catching TIE fighters like they're a fly.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Miyagi.
Love that so much. Definitely going to wear that. Probably at Hollywood Studios.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. For my fourth item that you just need to have on a Disney cruise, I think it's important, is some kind of a just backpack or some kind of bag to carry your stuff in as you're going around the day, because you don't want to have to go back to your stateroom every time you need something. So for me, I have a couple of different like forms of that. I love this. I brought this when we were in Europe, and it's a sling, and it's so great. It fits our camera in it perfectly with a few batteries and a couple other small things in it that I just need, like basic stuff just around the ship. This is perfect. And this is from Tom Talk, and we'll link this in the description, but I really love this one. It's the perfect size for what I need. It's not too small, but it's not too big.
Well, the only problem with it is I end up carrying your water bottle.
That's true, but on the ship, we don't have to worry about that because I can get water almost anywhere.
That's true. You don't need the water bottle as much as I do.
But if you want something bigger, you can get a packable backpack, which again, we brought this in Europe as well. This one is amazing because it gets really big, and you can pack it really small in your luggage. And so I love this one. Has a water bottle holder, two of them actually. But it's really simple, really light, really easy, and it's a great option if you need something bigger than like a sling. A third form of like kind of a carry around bag with you is this one. This is a waterproof sling that I got. This was like $15 on Amazon. It's so easy. You just roll up this 3 times. You bring this around, you snap it, and you have a little strap here, and you can put it around you like a sling and have this on, hanging off your back. And this is perfect for excursion days or port days. If you're going to the beach and you want to keep your stuff dry, clean, keep the sand out, something like this is perfect for that. So I'm glad I got this because we have a few like beach excursions planned. And so that's something, it's obviously Castaway. So this is going to be coming in really handy.
Let me just say, I think I probably would have said, oh, come on, we don't need that. But last time we were at Castaway, we were in a crazy downpour rainstorm.
Yeah.
And I don't, it sounds weird, but you're supposed to take your passports with you when you get off the ship. So we did have our passports with us, even at Castaway. And
put them in a Ziploc bag, at least.
Yeah, I think they were in a Ziploc bag, but I was really worried that they got wet.
Yeah.
and they were fine, but they would be even more fine in your special bag.
Yes, they would be fine in my special bag. Fifth thing that I'm going to be talking about are two things, but it's really one. Some kind of travel power supply or power, way to charge your devices. And this is our travel charger for, we've used this every trip, but I love it because it just folds out. It's three things. It covers your AirPods, your watch, and your phone. This brand is Yukon X. You can buy the little pouch, like the travel carrier pouch for it. And that's just great to have when you're traveling. You want something small and light, but you want to be able to charge your devices. So if you have all those devices, or just a few of those, grab something like that. It's really helpful. This one is great also. It's a European travel charger, but one thing with Disney cruises, one side of the queen bed in all the rooms has a European plug. And there's also usually another European plug somewhere over by like the vanity area. Throw this in the European plug outlet and you have a 2-prong thing here, a 3-prong here, USB-A and 2 USB-C ports here. It's fantastic. It's a great way to just give you more charging capability for your devices and stuff. Down to my last one.
Which is what, number 6?
Number 6 for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
We might need to retitle this video.
Our magnets for our stateroom door. This time I'm gonna go a little bit lighter and I'm not gonna bring all of our magnets because we have a collection now. I'm gonna show you a few new ones that we got just for this cruise. This one for the treasure, Foolish Mortals on Board. Love that one. Another magnet we got is this one right here, Treasure Inaugural Sailings. Has the date of our sailing on there. Love that one. It's really cool. I got a Sailor Chip and Dale. And these were all like around $10 each. So not that expensive.
Well, that adds up.
Well, it does, but
As you can see, I'm the cheap one.
But these are, except for the Treasure Inaugural one, like that one, like these are all ones you can use on all sailings.
That's true.
This one is a pretty big one, but I like it. This one Carrie doesn't know about.
Oh.
And she's going to love it.
Okay.
We love Cloud and Blue.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Am I allowed to say cute?
Yes, you can say cute.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
Where did you find that?
I found it on an Etsy shop. If you have an upcoming cruise, we'll link all these Etsy shops for all these magnets in our description. So look there if you're interested in checking them out. It's got to spread the Cloud and Blue love and make sure more people know about it.
I think the first time we had the Cloud on Blue was someone bought it for us when we were on the Magic with our friends.
Yes.
Someone sent it to our table. And we loved it. It's so delicious, and it's non-alcoholic, and it's just like sparkly inside. It's so cool if you haven't seen it before. But now we usually get it for sail away. As Chris was talking, I thought of 2 more things I want to say. I'm sorry. This could be a really long video, but it's as short as it could possibly be.
Okay.
So he was saying how anywhere you go on the ship, you can get water, and that's true. But the reason I like the water bottle also is because I like to have it next to me at night when I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
and
that's a great point.
Yeah, so even if you don't always need it with you, it is nice to have at night. And then Chris was talking about linking the Etsy shop. I will list the ones that I got those shirts from too. And I do like the shirts. They're not exactly what I was expecting. It's more of an almost like iron-on kind of thing. I didn't expect that. So we will link them. But if after we wash them, which we're not going to wash them until we're there because I want to make sure they work out, we'll let you know if they were not the best choice.
My only fear is that the decals or the iron-on or whatever it is will start peeling.
Yeah, that is my fear too. And I looked on the shop and I did not see that obviously stated. It's probably stated somewhere, but I've gotten a lot of stuff from Etsy before and I've never had that kind of a shirt.
It's like a little bit thicker and shinier. You just want good quality. And the designs are amazing.
The designs are amazing and I like the feel of the shirt.
Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't, it says to wash it inside out and I'm going to do all that and
so
we'll see.
We'll do our best to let you know what we think partway through our cruise after you guys have worn them a little bit. And there's Niko being his little cute self, just hanging out with us.
He is on your little suitcase that you're not bringing.
Yep.
He's like, I want to help pack.
We thought we would show you a little bit of Niko before we finished up our video.
Isn't he cute?
Oh yeah, also, we're bringing neck fans with us to the parks. Those are going to be hopefully really helpful because it's going to be hot.
I like how you let the cat help you...
Show off another thing we're bringing?
Yes, thank you for finishing my sentence because I couldn't do it.
Now that we showed you a little bit of a Niko update before we wrap up our video, we want to know what your tips are, especially if they don't reflect the ones that we shared with you guys. Let us know what your tips are. Leave those in the comments. Also, if you have any questions about any things we talked about in our video, let us know in the comments as well. We'd love to respond to you there.
Yeah. If you're looking for packing tips, look in the comments because I think you guys are going to give us some great extra tips.
And again, if you want to see more of our packing videos for other Disney cruises we've been on, please check out the description of this video. The playlist for all those videos will be linked there. That's it for now, and we will see you again really soon. Actually, the next time you see us will be our travel day because we're headed to Orlando 5 days from now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
we're so excited. And by the time you're watching this, we'll already be there.
Yes, and so if you have not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. We don't want you to miss any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this one.
Yeah, we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your encouragement and always watching, and we will see you again really soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.